Welcome back, everybody, to this game. It's called Tiny Metal. While facing fierce resistance from the Tartara's forces, Nathan was finally coming to see the ugly but true face of war. At our city center, I've never have believed that they would have amassed such a large force. What happened to your previous spirits? Those who hesitate will fail, or fall rather. Your doubts will be the end of you. You said that you weren't fighting for revenge, but keep that fire in your heart going. Isn't revenge a little necessary? I'm not fighting for vengeance. I might have said this already, but I'm searching for a man who took my brother's life. I'm going to find him, I'm going to end him. And that vow has given me the strength to come this far. Wolfram revenge? It's true that the Colonel's death had deeply affected me, but I'm not fighting in the name of vengeance. Fighting to protect the honor of the Colonel's will. Colonel was like a father to me. That's why fulfilling the Colonel's dream has become my duty. And what was that? Peace in our time. You're a strong person, aren't you? I'm not sure about that. No, seriously, I just can't accept that way of thinking. You have your own way of thinking, and that's fine, isn't it? Wait, what? I think the White Fang and Armesia needs their own separate ways of life. I won't force my values on to you. Everyone has their own moral standards and way of thinking. Yes. I live by my own code, and you live by your own code. We both have our own ways of living our lives. But we could learn a lot from just this short conversation. The only way we can give peace a chance. If we can't do that, there'll be no chance for peace. True peace is not just a world without conflict, but one where we can all choose our own way of living our lives. I was free to choose this path because the Colonel was able to bring about freedom and peace for the people of Artemisia. Freedom sounds like something you'd say, Nathan. Not bad way of thinking. Wonder if I can choose my own path. I think I'll live my... Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the helicopter. Never mind. War is the price we pay for peace and freedom. So first we have to win. We'll make sure the White Fang pulls their weight. How could they easily have defeated us? Aren't you the commander of the Zipanese army, Tatara? Lay down your arms and surrender. Surrender, you imbeciles. Is anyone there? Yes, Lord. Tatara. Tell that man, Ozu's unit, that it's time. Tell our hidden reserves on standby to encircle and attack those Artemisian dogs, the very last man and woman. We've held our position here long enough. Tell Orzo let Orzo have the red carpet. Ha ha ha. Your will. Well then, I think I will enjoy watching these Artemisian dogs slain in droves from the comfort of my own castle. It'll be a perfect place to watch the carnage. Haha. Lord Tatara, the Orzo's not responding, and furthermore it appears that the concealed position previously occupied by Orzo's forces are empty. How can that be? Orzo's not coming back for you, Tatara. I'm sure you thought yourself clever for planning this so well, but as you can see, your whole plan is coming apart at the seams. It appears our old Zipanese saying, the smallest leak can sink the biggest ships, really does apply to you. Dukumu, you scoundrel. How dare you? I will never surrender to the likes of you. Unforgivable. I've done so much to support the Dukumo clan. You will never win against the might of the Tatara. The weapons that we have spent countless years developing, I want to save as a trump card when we attack the Armenian mainland, but you have forced my hand. It is time to put aside my diversionary plans. Urza wasn't much help anyways. I never believed in that arms peddler in the first place. The Tatara clan is the only family worthy of leaving the Zipanese shogunate. Let me show you the power of the Tatara clan. It's a good time to show the people of Zipang our true power. Unleash the Steel Legion. My elite Steel Legion will slice you Artemisian dogs to pieces. We welcome you to the slaughter. Just listen to yourself. Your plan this whole time was to attack Armesia and start a war? At least don't completely end your family's legacy like this. As a fellow vassal to the shogunate of Zepang, I will give you a fair warning. Lieutenant Grease, are you listening? Yes, Lord Tsukumo, I hear you. I will track down Orzo myself and cut down his forces. I leave the units the Tatar deployed around the city to you. I ask you to destroy Tatar's foolish ambition. Orzo's main target is Artemisia. Orzo aims to keep you occupied here while he attacks your homeland. I won't let him have his way. I'll cut you open a way back. We appreciate your support, General Tsukumo. You'll have our backs. You hear me, Wolfram? I don't know what Tartar's up to. We need to be careful on how to proceed. Affirmative. Don't underestimate the White Fangs. No matter what weapon we'll have to face, my elite units won't falter. Well, I guess I won't have to worry about a thing then. Right, Wolfram, show us what you can do. Brats, don't get full of yourself. Taking down your king's plane was easier than swatting a fly from the sky. Merely flicking it out of the sky. That's what I did. Ha 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 ha. I will never forgive you. Won't forgive me. What would you do? You honestly think you could face me with your rabble? Certainly don't have a very high opinion of me, I see. Now that you have found out the truth, I won't let a single one of you leave Zepang. I'll have you all meet your end here. Been an eternity dead, lost forever in the miasma of Zepang. Serves you right. Now this will be your grave. Zepang will live to see tomorrow, but you will not live to see the sunrise again. This fortress unit with cannons and a rotary gun? Is that a fortress unit with... Okay. The main armament is called the high caliber Musashi cannon. It effectively shoots both ground and air units. Yeah, but despite being heavily armed, it's not fast. Don't press too deeply and get shot down by the enemy. Interesting. So this must be our bomber. Very good. We won't worry about that too much. Because I need to... What are you? Later. Oh, good. That didn't do me much good at all. A lot of land to explore here. I know that much. Let's do that. I've got some bombers now, so I need to protect them. Good. I got a fortress here too? I got 2 fortresses, holy shit. It's a good thing though. Wait. Oh, that didn't give me much. I guess we'll build a rifleman. I need more riflemen. So that's what we'll build. Oh, look at that. Build a fortress. I'm not gonna move you guys up too far because I don't trust anything at this point. Oh, I got another... Oh, I do have another guy. Hooray. Fascinating. Some airplane units here going. Alright, let's focus down here a little bit. Main goal at least as far as I can tell, is we need to get lots of infantry out. So we can start taking these cities. And more importantly, so I can take that lower base there. And then from there, we push to the right, which is obviously the only direction I can go. And if I have some extra time, we'll use our planes slash helicopters to scout, which as you can see, I'm already doing a good amount of that. It doesn't really matter if I push him down another space or not. We'll get good vision of this bottom area that there's clearly nothing to. And then, yeah, we'll just keep pushing up our guys a little bit farther. I kind of want to get to this base as quickly as possible. I don't know if that is at all possible, though, before enemies start flowing into this center area and kill my infantry unit before it can finish taking the base there. I'm, again, being a little bit cautious, too, because I don't want to put, you know, my bombers or my helicopters or jet fighters to the front line just so that the enemy can bring their bomber over and annihilate a very expensive unit. I'd rather lose an infantry unit mid-capture and have to wait a number of turns to bring it back into position, you know, walk it back into position, than to lose one of my jets and have to spend, you know, a turn or two saving up for a replacement jet. So, my thoughts. Also not sure how strong the bombers are. I assume they're strong, but I'm afraid they also are like glass cannons, where they're really strong, but it can be taken out very easily by, say, a fighter jet. But I know they're different than the Advanced Wars bombers insofar as they have the ability to attack both ground and air units, so in a way they can sort of hold their own. Though I'm gonna guess they're probably very bad against missile units. You know, the heavy striker, the regular striker, I imagine they're probably not great there. We have a very clean setup right now. We need to bring, you know, need to bring another rifleman down. And then from there, we can, like I said, sort of the goal short term is to expand outward, get as many cities going as possible. And then we can worry about all of the secondary effects afterwards. Yeah, we're doing good so far. Oh, well, you got stopped here. That's okay. Commander, we're in trouble. Intel reports that a lone veteran sniper unit of ours has been pinned down and is gravely injured. What? Are you serious? Intel suggests that he's taking cover in the enemy base. It's a matter of time before he's discovered by the enemy. Eliminate all enemies near the base and extract him. Understood, sure. Sure. Alright, let's see what I got going on here. Won't be able to reach there, that's okay. I'm glad I found you. Not in a very good position though. What are you? You 53 damage, that'd be excellent. Can you kill this? You can definitely attack it. Can you attack this? Oh, very much so. Oh, I guess I should mention one other thing if you haven't already noticed, which you may or may not have noticed depending on how good job I did. I forgot to record the audio end of this. So I am playing copyrighted or a non-copyrighted music in the background here, which I feel does a pretty good job of this particular level. It does a really excellent job, considering this is not the actual music for the level, but it fits in really well. But yeah, one of the things you probably noticed, particularly now that I've pointed it out, is that whenever I attack, you don't hear explosions. Oh, I can only afford a gunship at this point. That's no good. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. Fortunately, you are not going to make it into the battle, are you? That's okay. See what we can do from here. I can make it either. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's work on this as best I can. I've got things that need to die. Like you. You cannot target that, that's okay. Get into here. Need to get rid of you, unfortunately, because I did a lock on. Alrighty then, we're going to keep pushing up. We want this base, even though I'm not sure I'm able to get it at this point. I'm going to basically try to force the computer's hand and say, hey, your options are quite simple. Either A, you kill my infantry unit that doesn't cost me anything, or B, you don't kill my infantrymen and I capture this building, which is not good for you. So you need to kill my infantrymen, but that means you're going to suffer a much more devastating counterattack because you're not hitting my strongest characters either. Oh, look at you. You're over here, making my life not great. Do this, I guess. Hooray. I think we're doing a pretty good job, even though I can't see what they're producing. Like, I'm keeping my most important units alive, and I'm taking out his most important units at the same time. So what I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to attempt to lure him into attacking one of my 2 infantrymen. If he attacks the infantry guys, that means that he's not doing big damage. He's only doing damage to units worth 1,000 to me, okay? And then I'm also bringing him into range of my striker, which would be pretty sweet. As my other one is, as you can see, looks like it'll only do about 50, 60 damage. 65 damage, I guess. So if I can keep you... That one was not a smart idea. That was an even trade, a fair trade, if you will. Considering that fighter jet's worth about a little less than half what that fortress is worth. But nevertheless, we'll soldier on, as I say. Soldier on. Well, doesn't matter. I'm just going to push you up. Sigh. Yep, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's a tiny bit annoying, but what are you gonna do? I mean, I've got the dominance, as you can see, on this left half of the board up through the center. I'm not sure if there's anyone to the northeast here, but we look pretty clean in the northeast. And that means that really the only thing I gotta worry about, short of some of these, well, gray building, gray building, gray building. The only thing I really have to worry about is if there's like another airport in this upper corner that I'm not aware of. Alright, there's some guys down here though that need to be smoked out. Got a tank, that's okay. I don't care about the tank. Yeah, particularly when you're running fortresses that can't, you know, which have very limited number of things that can attack them. Like, I'm running pretty high on whatever they call that. Running high on life. Oh, good. You guys, I wish you were not here. Annoying.